on and do a quick video, quick impromptu video. I wasn't planning to come on, but it is almost my 6-month loc-iversary, even though it's not an anniversary since it's only been, anyways, it's been like 6 months since I started my locks, and I am doing a retwist this weekend or in a couple days, because I don't know if we're going out of town or going somewhere for my birthday or not, because my birthday is the 14th, so it kind of falls within that, you know, same time frame of the 15th. So yeah, here I am, pre-wash day, pre-retwist. I am still washing my hair about once a week. So last week I ended up washing it on last Thursday, and today is Wednesday, so I'll be washing it either tomorrow or Thursday and then doing my retwist. So I was gonna do a retwist last week. I'm glad I didn't, but I was thinking about doing it because we actually we had a birthday party that we went to and we got dressed up, but it was fine. I just actually wore my hair, it was up in the back, and then I just had a couple like swung over. But yeah, I've been kind of pulling the back up to kind of get the low hanging ones off my shoulders, and kind of like, so I'm not pulling at them or whatever. So last time I was on, I was talking about these low hangers that are not really locking, so I'm not sure. I'm still debating on whether I want to wait until the rest of my hair gets to this length, or if I want to just start, if I want to interlock it or use one of those locking tools. They're really thin though, so I don't know if the locking tool will work. It should, but I really don't know what to do with those. It's this one, this one, and then there's two that I've combined that are not as low anymore. So that one's okay, but I think, nope, that's not, actually that is it. That's the two I combined, but that one is not hanging as low as these, and this one is hanging pretty low too. So I'll let you see like the last row so you can kind of see a comparison for that one in the back that's hanging low. Hopefully you could see that. So, and then I still have this one that has a bulb, and this one is actually from here up at the top, and I think those are the only bulbs that I have right now, so that's good. I think I have another one over here though. It's somewhere, but let me just do another quick turnaround 360 so you can see it. I'm still in love. I mean, I still just love it. I'm not getting tired of this length because I just throw my hair tube on and I'm good to go. But I'm just thinking about the hotter temperatures as it gets hotter or warmer. We did have some warm days like last week, I think it was, yeah. It got up into the 50s and I think even close to 60 maybe 1 or 2 days. So Spring is just around the corner. It's actually the 20th of this month. Did I say what day it was? Today is March 9th, so spring is literally right around the corner. Spring is the 20th of this month, and I'm thinking about when it really gets warm, or even when it starts to get warm, because I struggle with hot flashes, and when I start getting hot, getting warm, I just want to just start pulling off stuff. And usually it's like if I have something on my head, I snatch it off. So if I have been wearing my hair tubes, and there have been several times where it's just like, I gotta get this off my head. But when I'm out, I mean, sometimes I do it anyway, like regardless of whether I'm out and I don't, you know, my hair is looking in whatever kind of way. But usually it's fine. I mean, it'll be flat from me wearing my hair tube, but it's okay. But I try and bear it. It hasn't gotten, I don't know if I've actually taken it off when I've been like out and about, like in a store or something, but I know like driving around several times, I'll just snatch it off, snatch my hair tube off or whatever I'm wearing on my head. So I'm just thinking, like, you know, as it gets warmer, eventually I'm not gonna want anything on my head. And even like having it back, I mean, that's cool. I do like having it back, like half up, half down. So just pulled up in the back. I have been liking that style. So that'll pretty much get me through. I'm sure that's how I'll be wearing my hair. I try and get those low ones up in my ponytail, even this one, even though it's like up in the front here. Sometimes I'll still pull it up in my ponytail so it'll go back. Still. And then when I have on my hair tube, you can't really see it anyway. So that's my plan for the upcoming months. And it's really fluffing up in the front. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try and maybe do a comparison, but it is really locking in the front now. These are still, this one, several of these I braided. I think I even braided, let me see. I think I braided this one, yeah. So I braided several of them. This one is still long, still just look like a, you can still see the braid and it's still really thin. This one is budding. It's budding like right here, I can tell. But the rest of it is not. But yeah, those were some of the ones that were coming apart every time I would shampoo my hair. And it was several of these in the front that would come loose. This one I braided also. And it's budding also, like at the base. Probably can't see that, but yeah. That one is budding, but it's still in the braid pattern for the most part. I believe I braided this one as well, and it is budding here at the base, or at the root, and then it has a bud at the end as well. So even the ones that I did braid are kind of budding and getting thick. Here's a flat twist that I discovered, this one right here, but it is still locking. So it's in the braid pattern for the most part, but I can still tell that it's budding here. Right now, I still wash it once a week for the most part. I've been recently, so for the last maybe 2 or 3 shampoos, I have been using a different shampoo. I ran out of my Trader Joe's shampoo. Even though I was diluting it, I have ran out of it. It probably lasted me, I don't know, 3 months maybe. So now I'm using, I had some Pantene. I actually had just bought some Pantene shampoo right before I started my locks because I needed more shampoo. And I've always used Pantene for like years, like when I was relaxed, when I went natural, like I've always loved Pantene. When I was loose natural, I seemed like I always liked to have about 2 or 3, at least 2 shampoos on hand that I use like side by side. Not shampooing like at the same time, but I just liked having several shampoos in rotation for whatever reason. So anyways, I used to jump around to different shampoos because I was always seeing a shampoo that I wanted to try or that I really liked. So Pantene was one of my top. So I bought some, like I said, right before I started my locks, and I was thinking about giving the bottle to my stepdaughter because I gave her a lot of my other loose natural hair products, but I kept the Pantene and I just decided to dilute it. So I did that, and I've been using my diluted Pantene shampoo for about 2 to 3 weeks, and I really like it. I dilute it by 50%. I add like half water, half shampoo, so it's very runny, but it leaves my hair nice and moisturized, and I don't deal with the odor as much. So it's actually keeping my hair smelling relatively fresh with like for the whole week. Even if I go past that week, I've noticed I haven't been dealing with the scent as much, even though I've still been working out. I still have hot flashes, all that good stuff. So I love that. I still like to wash my hair and keep it clean on a weekly basis. I still only use, for the most part, I only use oil when I do my retwist. Actually, I take that back. So when I do my retwist, I will use like either aloe vera gel or I'll use Aussie mousse. So last time I think I used Aussie mousse, and it, like I said, it holds my retwist like for the whole time. It would even be longer if I didn't have to wash my hair after that week, but like I said, I still have to wash my hair and get all of that build up off of my scalp. And I'm fine doing that, but I do love that I can push it off if I have to, because sometimes I just have other stuff going on and I just don't want to take the time to wash my hair. Because even when I wash my hair, I still go through and I put the oil on, I still do my steam treatments, my hot oil treatments, and popping my locks. So just trying to get everything separated and in its own lock. Other than that, I haven't been doing much of anything, and it's the best feeling ever. So it's funny because I love looking back at my pictures and my videos and seeing how my hair was and being like, you know, in that moment, sometimes you think like, you're not really feeling it. Like, it's just like, you don't like any of the pictures that you take, and I don't know, like in that moment, it's funny, it's kind of weird. But then when you go back and it's like, oh, that was actually really cute. So anyways, that's why it's important to just take pictures and enjoy the ride and not get caught up like, this, caught up in whatever. Like I said, with these long ones that are hanging down and the bulbs, I don't know how long that'll last. I don't think I got as many bulbs in the back as I have up front. I don't know. I can't remember having that many low-hanging bulbs in the back. But like I said, it's all good. It is all good. Other than that, I don't really have any other updates about my hair. So I guess I'll just leave it there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.